Hi butterflies, welcome back to Evolving Butterfly Goddess with me, Moe Nicole. Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, and your subscribes here on the channel. It is always appreciated, my loves, and a major shout out to all the channel members as well as the members and the patrons over on the website. Thank you, my loves. Thank you to everyone who has supported the tea company, energytea.com, my darling. Thank you. So I was thinking earlier, and then we're gonna get into this reading. I was like, oh my gosh, when I first started YouTube, like my intro was, welcome back to Living Out Loud with me, Moe Nicole. That was my thing. Oh my gosh. Like people look forward to the snap. Me. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. So this is going with the vibe of the reading. So this is part 2 to the ancestor reading that I released this morning on the channel. I hope you all have had a good day since you've seen the first video, or if this is your first time listening to this video, I strongly recommend that you go listen to the other video first and then come to this one. Or if your spirit is like, the other one ain't for me, then just watch this one, honey, okay? But the other one is like a prequel to this one, okay? It's not was kind of part 1, but it's kind of like a prequel. All right, y'all, so check it. You got a job to do. I have a job to do. We all have a job to do. Oh my. What we gonna do with it? And it's ancestral energy, because I was like thinking and feeling on it earlier. And it was like this vibe of, well, what's, potentially getting in the way. And like we talked about, how your past, the things that you've done, the things you've experienced, the mistakes that you've made, how that can sometimes get in the way, or it could be used against you, right? Or people try to use it against you. It only can be used against you for real, if you allow yourself to see it that way. You just kind of got to go where you're accepted, right? And some of you all, you may be trying to grow where the land or the dirt is not fertile. And so look at other methods and things and ways to be able to expand yourself into other spaces. 10 of Cups in the reverse. And then the Princess of Swords in reverse. Yes, something has a deadlock energy I'm getting. So that could be relationships. It could be where you work at. It could be, your job. It could be where you do your job. It could be, what platforms you use. You know what I'm saying? It could be what website. Like, it could be any of that nature. It's giving something, creating a deadlock, okay? And I'm definitely getting that you need to be meditating to see what area. But Spirit is saying that you've already had a feeling about it, though. Spirit is saying you've already had a feeling about it. On what it's something about your focus, what to focus on, how to focus on it. What to focus on, how to focus on it. Some of you all get burnt out easy, and it now makes me think about the channel status that I have for the community tab earlier in regards to sometimes we can like burn out from doing so much that it causes us to lose like love for our passion, and it can make us self-sabotage and walk away from something that was actually good for us. And so this is giving a vibe of taking some time away to like think, figure out some stuff, look at next steps, figure out what you really want to do versus what's going on around you. What do you really like in the perfect world? What would you want to do? How would you want to do it? And start making the steps towards doing that. Okay. Energy of what's not seen. 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is learning something new. This is getting into spaces and places where you have support, help, things of that nature to help you on this journey of what you're walking towards, because you're walking into a new space. 3 is also a number of manifesting. It's a number of perception, thought process, communication. And so this is giving a vibe of you going in, weighing communication, with yourself about things, weighing communication that you've had with other people about things, but getting prepared for what's next. But in this preparation, though, it's not like a stress, because look at him. He's sitting on like this floating triangle over water. The Wands is a fire suit. So to be sitting calmly over water in a triangle such as this that look like it's easy to fall out of, this gives a vibe of focus. Because in the background, you see the sun, but it looks like an eclipse to me, okay, with the orange. That looks like an eclipse and not just a full sun. And we know with eclipse energy, the energy is exemplified. So it's getting your emotions and your ego in check, being honest with yourself, researching what needs to be researched. Eight of Swords, when I split the deck, getting out of your head. So ask yourself, where are you in your head at? And when I speak and say these readings, like, I really want y'all to go and do the work. Like, for real. I don't want you to click off of here and then just keep going down the rabbit hole from video to video and never do what, you get what I'm saying? Or we're going to be in the same place again next year. It's giving me a vibe of a routine, something being done, but nothing being done at the same time. Like, you know how we can get motivation for something? As soon as I say that, my dogs start scratching the floor. So as soon as we can get motivation for something, it's like it falls off. Or the excitement wears off. And so the consistency wears off. But this is looking like, how can you create or do something or work in your space, in your area where you are meant to, like what you're meant to do, with this like consistency, like being prepared and ready energy, you know, because it's given the vibe of you're not a victim. Like, you're not a victim to what has happened. You've overcome that. You've grown from that. You've healed from that. You are not your past. You are not what you've gone through. So we're not going to keep talking about that. We're not going to keep berating you. We're not going to look at it in that angle. But this is giving the vibe of getting prepared so that you can actually work in that area or do the things that you say you want to do. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to find yourself being in a similar place again next year, feeling the same thing or wanting to do something different, you know what I'm saying? Again, like, yeah. What's getting in the way, Spirit? Queen of Cups is coming out. You be involved in everybody else's stuff. Spirit saying you involved in everybody else's stuff in life that you don't put enough time into yourself. So for example, this is something that I did to help me with my time. So like, I hardly watch my TV. I'll look at like my phone and like YouTube videos, and y'all know I love to watch like different genres of stuff. Oh my gosh, I love different things, right? But instead of watching 5 videos today, I cut it down to 4. And then the 20 minutes I would have put to that video that I stopped, I put that towards a piece of work that I need to do. You get what I'm saying? So find a way. It's giving me this vibe of like a scale needs to be balanced to put some more time into yourself. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm getting this vibe now. Oh my gosh, my niece. So y'all know I watch my niece now. And oh my gosh, 10 of disc at the bottom of deck, y'all. I love this. Spirit is saying, yes, this is what needs to be done. 10 of disc and then the star card. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me say what I was about to say. Yep, then the 7 of cups. Okay, let me say what I was about to say. So you all know I just started nannying for my niece. And so, because we don't want to send her to daycare. And so I'm like, I'll do it. You know, I miss teaching. So I'm just like, I get to be with my niece and help her learn and develop, you know what I'm saying, at her baby ages. And so this was the completion of the first week. And so with that though, I realized how I had to change my schedule now. Like I don't want to record while she's here. Because how loud and animated I get, and like she gets sleep, you know, I don't know. I just feel like that's our vibe, right? And so restructuring my time. So it's just like, you know what? That's the time where I'll tie her to me. And I'm working on tea orders and stuff, right? And it makes me think about how when she was born, how it was a lot of ancestral energy that was felt with her. You know, she was born on Aaliyah's death anniversary, you know, so it was automatically felt like she had this spirit, this energy to her that had ancestry. Then my sister had said when she pushed her out, she felt the strength of the ancestors with her, right? And so, you know, I know my niece is a part of the family and that growth, right? And just, oh my gosh, she's so perfect. And so with this is giving you taking like the newness of your life and looking at how can you restructure what you have going on and what you're doing, who's involved in it. It's also giving, like, it makes me think about how when she gets overstimulated, I can tell, like, when because we be talking, baby, okay? She talks. She talks. We be talking. You hear me? And so, it'd be funny. Oh my gosh. But, she gets like, you know, stimulated. She get excited, overstimulated, but then spirit is just like, okay, it's time to calm you down now. And so I have my rested calm spray, room spray that I spray. And she calms down and relaxes, and then we're just there, and she smiles, and it changes the energy. It gives this vibe of sometimes we can be overstimulated in things and we need to slow down in order to regroup or get ourselves to where we need to be at to keep working or to do what we need to do. Okay, 11:11 on the time. And this is giving the transformation energy, and that's where this 10 of disc and then the star card and the 7 of cups energy is coming from. 7 of cups is like social media. It's like some of you all may be taking in a lot of things that's not even real. And so because 7 of cups is illusions energy as well, Neptune energy, Pisces energy. It also represents substances, addictions. So it could represent drinking, smoking, anything you do as a pastime to get away from reality. Okay, so it's giving me a vibe of a lot of these reality shows really don't even be reality. So watch out how engulfed you may be into some of these spaces and things that go on to the point where you spend so much time gossiping and talking about what's going on in their life that you haven't invested it into your life. You get what I'm saying? And this is for who this message is for. Like, I'm not talking down on anybody who choose to want to keep doing it, right? I'm talking to the person who is saying that they have a job to do and they want to start working in their area and they want to know what's getting in the way, what's stopping them, okay? And the only thing that's stopping you is just, you know, is clouds in front of your stars right now, which then affects your 10 of coins. Cups too, because we saw the 10 of cups earlier, but it affects your 10 of coins. The 7 of cups energy, the illusion energy, is covering up the star and the 10 of disc. It's giving this energy of you don't need more time in a day. You just need better time management. And that just cut deep to somebody, okay? That just cut deep to somebody. But it had to be said, okay? We got to hear that. We got to hear it, okay? Spirit, give us 2 areas. Ancestors, give us 2 areas. Spirit guides and ancestors, give us 2 areas for the collective to focus on. All right, so we have self-worth. The trigger statement can be when you look at yourself and you see the downness of yourself. You see something that you don't like. You see something that's ugly and disgusting or whatever the case is, right? You don't like what you look at. You don't like what you see, okay? But the energy is to be metabolic. The true statement, you are a miracle. Giving birth is a miracle. I don't know about y'all, but I done seen about 5 babies come out the coochie. And why you think I ain't got no kids right now? I just so happen to be the support with people who give who give birth. Like, it's like 5, 6 kids I've seen like witness give birth. And it's such a magical experience that like life is the highest form of manifestation that one can create. Not even $1 million, okay? Life is worth much more than that. You know, it can't be really defined. We have the ability to help mold and shift. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, where I can be a support and help. That's why I like working with youth. You know, how can we give better balanced information and energy, you know what I'm saying? So that where Whitney said, I believe the children are future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride. To make it easier, let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. Listen, you are that person. We are those people. You know, we're not the ones who are just going to sit back and say, dang, the world needs more of this. The world needs more of that. The world needs to do this. And, oh, the world need to get better with that. And we need to create better people to know better. We have to be the people. The ancestors are saying right now, Big Mama gone. So who gonna cook Sunday dinner now? You. Like, it's giving that energy like we are now those adults. We are those people that our ancestors was. We are what the next generation needs. But this time, let's do it a little healthier, right? But life is a miracle. Back to what we were talking about. We just had a moment. Please be gentle and love yourself. Provide your body and mind with what it truly needs to carry you on your journey. Your body and mind, what did I just say about what you take in? So if you're taking in a bunch of disgusting things, a bunch of drama, like it's okay to have balance. I ain't never gonna tell somebody, don't take it. Baby, I'll listen to a little gossip, okay? Do. I ain't gonna lie and say I don't. I believe in balance, like I said, okay? Helps me understand what's going on in the world, because I ain't in that mug, okay? But I'm not spending hours a day in it. I'm gonna spend about 10, 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so it gives this energy of whatever you put most of your time into is what you become. What you input is gonna be your output. It makes me think of a past reading we did. Like what you input, what you put in is what you get out, what you get back. And so it's time to start looking at what you put into your body, because that's what you're gonna put back out. So if we're having issues in certain areas, it's like asking ourselves, what are we inputting into our life and our body that creates that outcome? It's time to get a piece of paper, get a notebook. I ain't got one over here. Get a piece of paper, get a notebook, join my journal challenge. I send out journal prompts every Sunday, free of charge, on my email list with daily journal prompts every day to help you process through what's going on and things of that nature, right? And that helps you get better to that purpose. We have the resources, y'all. We have the resources, and there's no magic thing that's going to click in and say, ding, you're here. We got to take that charge to finally do it. The past is the past. All that matters is right now and moving forward. And if you claim this, write that down below. All that matters is right now and moving forward. Our last area of focus, innocence. Oh my gosh, I just pulled that for a personal reading earlier. Oh. The trigger statement. I have so much to do. And that can sound like a lot. It can sound like a lot to be like, oh my gosh, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Slow down. Draft it out. Take your time. Everything is not as urgent as you may think. Everything is not as urgent as you may think. And that's what tangerine. Tangerine is one of my favorite scents that I've been using lately. Oh my gosh, I perfected the November subscription box candle for Energy Tea, and oh my gosh, I can't wait to send them out. Y'all gonna love it. I promise. Y'all gonna love it, okay? Y'all gonna love it. It just made me think of that. But the true statement, you don't have so much to do. You are playful. Let the burdens of responsibility go in this moment and look at your world in the eyes of a child. When we just talking about children? You see how my niece made me slow down? Workaholic me. I mean, yeah, certain things in my life may not be where I wanted it to be now because I slowed down to focus on my heart, love, you know what I'm saying? But it's fulfilling. You get what I'm saying? And so balance is needed. It's no race. Like Nipsey Hussle said, It's a marathon, baby. The marathon continues. And if y'all claim that, say that. Oh, and shout out to Nipsey, because I believe something just settled. I saw it in like a highlight. I didn't read it, but it was something about his children. I've been feeling a Nipsey energy. And I've been feeling Nipsey. I've been feeling Kobe really heavy. Oh my gosh. Kobe has been with me for like the past, y'all can let me know in the comments, but I feel like it's been like the past week I've been talking about Kobe. And so, yeah, it's going to be some ancestor messages coming from them really soon, 2020 on the recording time. But his children just got a settlement of like his trust or will or something like that. 9 of this at the bottom, and that's trust and will energy. But the marathon continues, baby. The marathon continues. And if you with me on that, let me know down below. The marathon continues. The marathon continues, honey, okay? Ooh, child. And if you're interested in that spray to help calm down the environment and your baby, definitely check out my Rested Energy Room Spray, okay? And the essential oil, because that thing said, baby girl, we sleep, okay? When she sleeps, she sleep. I sent the picture to Discord the other day, and I'm like, look at our baby. Our little butterfly. She's so perfect, and her mama is doing so amazing. And shout out to the other mamas and daddies out there who are working and with their children and working and with their children and doing I respect, which is why I be down to support where I can support when I can support with my friends and family, because like I respect it, you know? And so let's be more appreciative of each other in general in life, okay? But I have a lot of messages I need to get out. I'm gonna be honest, I'm tired. I'm gonna get the Friday message done, but baby girl is going to sleep early tonight, and I'm gonna get a lot of the readings done and like scheduled out tomorrow where I can like, okay? I'm tired, okay? Even though I haven't been doing as much work. It's weird, it's interesting. But anyway, I love you all. And as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do. Period. And as always, may you continue to harvest the good energy that you are sowing, my loves. And if you're not sowing good energy, go and sow some good shit, okay? Love
Since
y'all.
I was a little girl, I'd sit in the kitchen with my grandma as she mixed together different herbs and spices from her garden to help either me or someone else with some kind of ailment. I was always in such amazement to see how quick it worked. Fast forward to now, I stopped taking medication over 5 years ago and committed to a clean, healthier lifestyle that I'm ready to introduce others to. Are you ready to check your energy and heal from the inside out? Energy Tea is an organic herbal tea company that is dedicated to balancing and healing the divine feminine and masculine spiritual, physical, and intimate health through all natural tea products. With our teas, you can guarantee a boost in health and confidence. We have teas that help increase intuition, mood stabilizers, masculine sexual health and energy, your fertility, daily immune system boosters, female menstruation, pH balancing, pain relief, detox, and bedtime tea, to name a few of the benefits. We also create custom blends for customers as well. So, are you ready to check your energy? If so, visit www.energytea.com.